What is up, y'all? Welcome to another banger. And I've been asked for a video like this lots of times, so I figured it's about time I make it. This is going to be a full build breakdown on my 2022 Honda Accord Sport 2.0 T. I'm going to go around for the front, the side, the back, the interior, the suspension. I'm going to show y'all every single part that I've installed on this car. I'll also tell y'all what website I bought it from. I'll also tell y'all how easy or how hard the install was. And then also, if I've had any issues with that mod or if it's been problem free since I've thrown it on. So if you're interested in building a car like this, similar to mine, this video should be a very comprehensive guide on how to do so. Let's get right into it. So let's start off on the front. The first thing I'm looking at is going to be this two-tone grill. I got this grill on eBay. And as far as the installation, it was pretty smooth. I mean, you just take out the old grill and put the new one in. But you do have to break off a couple pins to make it fit because I think this is meant for the 2018 to 2020 model, and this is a 2022. Slightly different, but we did make it work. If you were getting this grill specifically on eBay and you're running into issues, I have a full video on my page too installing that, so that'll make it very easy to throw that on. Honestly, I kind of have a good amount of parts up here, so let me just run through them. So obviously the front grill that I already showed y'all. This front lip is going to be the Akasaka V2 lip. I also got it on eBay. There's as far as like front lips and body kits for this car, there's a ton of websites that sell like Honda body kits. Go on eBay. It's the exact same part for like half the price, and most of the time it's free shipping. So definitely check out eBay for all these like body kits, side skirts, rear diffuser and whatnot. I think I got that lip for like 140. On other websites, it's like over 300. So eBay, the world for these Honda Accord parts. I also got these, and the front lip. Super easy to install. I've had it on there forever. This part is kind of prone to breaking, especially when you're lowered like I am. But as far as like how well it's held up, zero issues, and the fitment is still like it is day one. I also have these Akasaka fog light garnishes. Y'all see these black trims above the fog lights. Those are also Akasaka. I also got them on eBay. I'm not sure how well you can see it from over there, but I also have this chrome trim around the fog light on both sides. I also got that on eBay.
eBay, things people love.
I just looked up 2022 Honda Accord fog light bezel. I think it's a chrome fog light bezel or a chrome fog light trim. So yeah, fog light trims in chrome, or the fog light garnish in chrome, and then we have this garnish thing above it. I don't know, bro. I'm using the wrong words, but you can find it all on eBay. And I think that's actually all I have up front, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so now the side profile of the car. The first thing I'm looking at is going to be this fender garnish, and I didn't get that one on eBay. I got that one from the Honda dealership. It's called a fender garnish. I think they were like, I want to say like 40 to 50 bucks for both sides, but yeah, literally just 3M tapes on there. I've had that on there since I bought the car pretty much. So yeah, fender garnish there. I also have these carbon fiber mirror caps. These are from Synth Carbon. I've had them for about a year and a half, and they are getting wavy and the carbon is getting a little messed up, so I think it's about time to replace those, but they held up pretty well. As far as like eBay, I know I've been telling y'all eBay everything, but for like carbon fiber parts, I know I bought carbon fiber mirror caps for my Civic, and they got toasted in like a month. So maybe for the carbon fiber, it's worth spending a little bit more. Moving backwards, I also have these rain visors on the car. These are also OEM from Honda, like the fender garnish. I forgot how much they were, bro. I bought this stuff like over 2 years ago. But yeah, they're the window trims, the rain visors. Those are the OEM Honda ones. As far as the side skirts on this car, these are also OEM Honda ones. Yo, I'm not too bad actually. I thought all these parts were from eBay. I have a good amount of OEM parts on here as well. But yeah, that side skirt is honestly a pretty rare option. A lot of people go with like the Yofer side skirts, but I've heard the fitment is terrible, so I wanted to try something different. So I went with these OEM side skirts. They're not as low as the Yofer ones, but in order to install these, they don't just stick on. Like you literally take off your stock side skirt and these clip back in because it's OEM. So yeah, zero issues with the fitment there. It has been super solid for the entire time I've owned this car, which is over 2 years now. Time actually, it flies by. I know I said I had a lot of OEM stuff on here. I do have these chrome caps. So a lot of people also opt, whenever you do like chrome door handles, they do the entire door handle chrome. I thought it was a little bit too much, so I have these caps on here where it's only like the top part. But yeah, the top of the door handles are chrome and the sides remain paint matched. And yeah, that is from eBay. Standing where I'm at, I also see this roof wrap, and yeah, roof wrap. I got the wrap on eBay. I think I got the Avery Dennison brand, and I wrapped it myself. And I need to rewrap it because the edges are terrible. But yeah, gloss black roof wrap from Amazon. I threw that on myself. I thought it was going to be an easy job, and it took me like 5 hours. So if you're not experienced in wrap, it might be worth just getting it wrapped professionally. I probably would have saved time and money long term, because now I got to buy more wrap and I got to redo it. Looking at the side, I think that's pretty much it. Side skirts, door handles, mirror caps, fender garnish. Yeah, I think that's it for the side. All right, and then now that leads us to the rear of the car. I think this is where I honestly have the most parts. I'm gonna start from the top and go down to the bottom, starting with the HIC roof spoiler. There's a lot of roof spoilers on eBay, but they're all like made out of rubber. This one is actually made out of like a very hard plastic material. It's gloss black, so I'm really happy with that. You can get a roof spoiler on eBay for like 20 or 30 bucks. That one I think is over $100, but I just really like the style of it. On all of my cars, I always rock the HIC roof spoiler if it's available, so I highly recommend that. Then going down to this trunk spoiler, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they make this spoiler anymore. I haven't found it on eBay. I haven't found it on any Honda websites. I actually got really lucky. This is probably like the 6th or 7th spoiler I've rocked on this car. I used to have a Yofer spoiler, and then somebody local to me with an Accord was like, bro, do you want to trade spoilers? And they showed me this, and I was like, bro, I've never seen that before. So instantly traded. And as soon as I threw this on about a year and a half ago, I still haven't switched it up because I love this trunk spoiler so much. If y'all know which trunk spoiler this is, if you can still buy this, let me know, bro, because I'd love to pick up a spare too. I've been looking for one to color match, because I'd love to have a gloss black option and a color matched option. And then the pretty obvious mod back here are going to be the clear taillights. I went with clear V8 taillights. These are from xgenauto.com. There's a lot of aftermarket taillights for this Accord. I really like these ones because they're OEM style. So I like the other clear taillights too, but I just feel like sometimes they look a little bit too crazy. So I went with the clear V8s because it maintains the OEM style. I think it looks mint, and I've had zero issues with those. Underneath the clear taillights, you're going to see these clear rear deflectors. I got those on redlinemods.com, and they're starting to yellow. I'm not sure if you can see it on the video very well, but yeah, they are starting to get yellow. The install was super easy, just like the taillights were, but they're turning yellow. I think that's kind of to be expected with these aftermarket lights. I've gotten lucky with the taillights. There's no water, there's no leaking, there's nothing. But yeah, these reflectors are definitely yellowing already. Also, I forgot to mention that brand new banner up there. That is the Unity V2 rear banner. It just dropped. If you want one, make sure you pick it up quick. commontrafficmafia.com. Y'all already know the vibes, and if you pick it up right now, you're gonna be one of the first people rocking it. Because like I said, it just came out like last week. So super new rear banner there. And then going to the bottom of the car, we've got this diffuser here with the color match side spats on the side. This is the Yofer rear diffuser. Again, this is one of those body kit parts that I got on eBay. It's just half the price on eBay, same exact parts. And it does come with those color match spats, Yofer, rear diffuser. And then I had to buy this clear reflector separately. It comes with the red reflector, like stock. But I think I got this one, either Redline Mods or xgenauto.com. So one of those two, I got this clear reflector. I think that alone was like 80 or 90 bucks. And as y'all can see, it's turning yellow. So not super happy with that, but it's still better than red. And then as far as the exhaust setup, I do have the stock exhaust setup still. I just took out the mufflers and the resonators, so it's technically a straight pipe from the cap back. And then as far as the actual tips, 3.5-inch quad tips, 3.5-inch quad tips. And as y'all can see, they fit perfectly in this Yofer rear diffuser. They actually rest on the bottom of the exhaust tip rests on the diffuser, so I was kind of scared. I was hoping it wasn't gonna melt the diffuser, but I've had those on for like over 2 years, zero melting, and the fitment is just like perfectly tight.
That's what she said.
So yeah, straight pipe with 3.5-inch eBay quad tips. eBay the world, bro. Seriously. And I think that's it for the rear. I think that's it. Oh yeah, also I got that Chinese emblem. I'm not sure what it says. I got it on eBay. I thought it looked cool. I'm pretty sure it says Honda in Chinese, but I could be mistaken. And if you just tell me to read it, come on, bro. Now, something I forgot to mention, I'm sure at least one of y'all will ask, is going to be my window tint setup. So I've got 18% side windows, 18% rear window, and then I've got 35% front windshield. And as y'all can see, even though it's not like 5%, it's not like limo tint, it's pretty blacked out. If I was sitting in that car right now, you won't see me. So this is like the tint percentage I usually go with, 18 all around, 35 on the front. It's just not super dark, so you won't get pulled over all the time because the cop can still see your silhouette in certain lighting. But also, it's black enough to look blacked out, you know. So I'm a big fan of that tint setup. Also, this shark fin antenna. If you have a Sport Accord, it does come black, but I threw a carbon fiber cap on there from Synth Carbon as well. I mentioned them earlier with the rear view mirror caps. Instead of explaining it, I'll just show y'all the shark fin antenna. So as you can see, it is not in the best condition. Half of it is way more destroyed than the other half of it, because I always park back here like in the warehouse area, and the half that is destroyed is the one that's facing the sun all day long. So I'm sure I could have prevented that using some kind of like carbon fiber protector, or possibly even getting it clear coated. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of toast. And Gatlinburg is right around the corner, so I think I need to order a new shark fin antenna cover. That way it doesn't look like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm showing y'all everything, bro. Now, as far as the interior, there's not much going on here. I've got like little carbon fiber inlays here and there. This trim is real carbon fiber. The door handles are real carbon fiber. And then this is Farben Kyber, as y'all can tell. So that's the real carbon and that's the fake carbon. It's pretty obvious. Honestly, I should get some real carbon fiber to replace that so it all looks better. I do have a carbon fiber steering wheel at the house as well that I've been procrastinating installing. I've had that for like probably 6 or 7 months and I just haven't thrown it in. I definitely need to. And then as y'all can see, I've got the airlift controller. So let's get out of the car and I'll run y'all through the suspension setup on this car. Also, here is another example of carbon fiber next to Farben Kyber. So mirror caps are real carbon, and then the this little weird thing that I got is Farben Kyber. So that's also something that's kind of goofy. Not many people will notice, but I'm exposing myself. So yeah, look at that. Real, fake. Real, fake. That looks terrible, honestly. So as y'all can probably tell, this car is bagged. I ride really low, but I don't ride that low. So this is fully maxed out. This is fully aired out. Whenever I drive, I lift up the fronts about 1.5 inches just so I can turn, and then I keep the rears fully aired out with zero air in them. But as far as the actual management system, I've got the full airlift performance system. And as far as the actual bags, a very simple trunk setup as well. Nothing crazy. Eventually, I want to do a show setup back there, but I'm just kind of lazy. And as far as the actual bags that are on the car, like the struts, I'm on Bag Rider Super Lows. A lot of people opt for like Airlift, D2, True Air, brands like that. But I went with Bag Rider Super Lows. They're kind of new in the game, but they advertise their bags as riding extremely well, even when you ride super low. And if I was going back, I actually paid more for those than Airlift. I think I'd just go Airlift because I ride so low, it rides terrible anyway. So I should have just saved like $1,500 and just gotten Airlift. But if you ride at a reasonable height, the Bag Rider Super Lows might be good for you. I just don't know because I don't ride at a reasonable height. And now the camber. Let's address the elephant in the room. A lot of y'all are probably looking at this car, especially if you're not like a stance car enthusiast and like, bro, why are the wheels so tilted? It's because these wheels are 10.5 inch wide. And I'm running 1.5 or 1 inch spacers all around as well. So I needed some tilt to get them to tuck up. As far as the rears, it is a pretty simple setup. I'm on SPC camber arms. They are fully maxed out right now. They're sitting about a like -6, -7-ish degrees when I'm aired out. I would say closer to -7. I could get more rear tilt if I cut the SPC camber arms, but honestly, I'm kind of cool with the way it sits right now. Especially because my fronts are just running through tires in less than a month. So I'm like, bro, I might as well keep the rears a little bit cool. But even saying that out loud, I might as well just tilt the rear some more and then cook all my tires at an even rate. So stay tuned. New video might be coming soon. I might be cutting my SPC camber arms and adding more tilt to the rear as well. But rears, simple. The fronts are not as simple on this car. So as far to get this, I got like -9 up front camber. I had to get lower ball joint extensions, and I also had to get Fat Boy top plates. Those are both going to be from Low Life Projects. So if you're familiar with this Accord platform, if you're somebody that likes tilt, you're probably very familiar with the company already. Low Life Projects, they custom fabricate a bunch of parts to get tilt for a ton of different cars. So even if you don't have an Accord, hit up Low Life Projects. They might be able to work with you. They have a lot of platforms they already have parts made for. But yeah, Low Life Projects, lower ball joint extensions, and then the Fat Boy top plates as well. I think that's all for my front tilt. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, it's honestly not too complex. SPC camber arms in the rear, and then for the front we got Low Life Projects, ball joint extensions, and the Fat Boy top plates. -9 up front, -7 in the rear, and I think it's personally a cool amount of camber. I know there's people out there that say like my car looks broken, like a Lego car that got stepped on. This is honestly pretty moderate tilt compared to what people are doing nowadays. So I think it looks good. I think it looks good, and it's my car. That's all that matters. You can fry me up if you want to. I know I'm an idiot. It's okay. It's part of the life. So I mean, yeah, I just did a walk around of the car, and I'm pretty sure that I showed y'all every single part I have on this car. But I could be mistaken. There's a good amount of parts on this car. Oh, oh yeah, for performance, I have a Mishimoto cold air intake, and then I also have a K tuner as well. The Mishimoto cold air intake makes the turbo extremely loud, and then the K tuner makes the car real quick. When I first got this car, I'm coming from a 2013 V6 Accord Coupe, and that car you were floored in first, bro, and the tires are just roasting. I kind of missed that feeling, but then because when I floored this car when I first got it, there was no tire spin. I put the K tuner on there, and the tires were spinning. So if you're somebody that wants like speed and a little bit more quickness added to your cord, get a K tuner. And then if you want to hear the turbo, get a cold air intake. I went Mishimoto, but all cold air intakes pretty much do the same thing. But I hope I covered everything. I'm pretty sure I did. If I missed anything, or if you have any like further questions about any of the parts that I showed y'all, make sure you drop it in the comments. I'm very responsive. I'll make sure to help out. But if whether you're modifying your Honda Accord or not, or if you're just watching this video as entertainment, I hope it was entertaining. I appreciate y'all watching. If y'all have any more questions, just let me know. If you made it this far, make sure you drop a like, comment, and a sub on your boy, because I'm trying really hard to grow the audience here on YouTube. If you don't already, I'm also on TikTok and Instagram. I post every day there, but I post once a week here. So I appreciate y'all being day one to the YouTube channel. We're on the road to 25K, which is something that I thought would never be possible. I think that's just insane. So I appreciate all y'all, and make sure you drop a sub, because I'm gonna keep on coming with the long form content on a very consistent basis. And also, if y'all want to see a video like a build breakdown like this on the Civic or on the Miata or on the brand new Lexus, just let me know. The Miata and the Lexus are much less modified than the Accord and the Civic, but I'll still do build breakdowns, and also get like suggestions from y'all. So just let me know what y'all want to see. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I hope it was fun to watch. And until next time, CTM for life, and peace out for now.